Being in the woods is quite an amazing thing. The minute I come into the woods, I can just feel the weight lift from my shoulders, and that's every single time I'm here. We're lucky enough to have 40 acres of ancient woodland in the foothills of Bodmin Moor in Cornwall. It's a really special place. The heart of what we're doing is built on the New Economic Foundation's 5 ways to wellbeing. So those 5 ways are connecting with each other, connecting with nature, learning new skills, be it bushcraft, Greenwood craft, being active. You're naturally active when you're out in the woods. Noticing's a really key one, so there's an element of mindfulness there. And the other side of it is giving. So it's giving of your time, giving it back to nature. And ultimately we want people to come and join our volunteer programme where they can give back to the woods. What underpins everything we do is our social impact work. So we believe in wellbeing for all. And so we work with many organisations and individuals, and we basically build programmes in nature. We're on a rich blend of bushcraft, Greenwood craft, nature immersion activities. Conservation, the actual conserving of the woods, is really important to us, so we often get people contributing to that. And we'll also throw in things like forest bathing and mindfulness activities. We work with veterans organisations, dementia, charities. We've worked recently with men's only wellbeing group, kids excluded from school. So we work with many, many organisations.
I first came along with Veterans Outdoors group. It was great fun, and I met some really nice people who are also ex-military, and just made some great friendships and connections with other people in a safe environment that was relaxing and outdoors. It took you away from everyday life and allowed you just to focus on something different for a while. It's quite a special place, I think, for me.
I came down here to take part in a sort of men's in the woods weekend around men's wellbeing. It was really great. Being in a space where you feel totally cut off from the rest of the world means that you can step out of that sense of the everyday. I always feel a sense of like having escaped a little bit when I come here. I'm someone that can feel quite overwhelmed by the world sometimes. So having somewhere to go where you just feel really cut off from everything else, just for a period of time, but also you're not actually cut off, you know, that's really nice.
And the way the business is set up, it comes back to the wellbeing and nature for all. Whether it's a group of employees from an organisation that are coming down for one of our staff wellbeing days, or it's a group coming from a youth supported housing project, it's fundamentally the same. We've got an open to all programme, and that's basically that people can come along and pay and come and stay. We call it wild glamping, and we provide all the stuff you need to make it really easy for people to come and stay in some level of comfort, but to get that wild camp experience, that real nature connection. I'm always amazed. We've worked with a huge range of people over the last 6 years. Young people, children, adult, and they love it. They've grown, they're looking up, and they all say to us how amazing the experience was. It never fails to amaze me just how impactful it is. Well, the EDP programme came along at an absolutely perfect time for us because we were floundering a bit. It enabled us to focus on the business rather than being in the business. We wouldn't have a new website, we wouldn't have had a great content marketing plan, some great publicity going out. It just wouldn't have happened. We would have just ticked over trying to almost survive rather than thrive. And we've been able to start implementing some of the learning from there, which has had an impact on the business. You know, things are on the up. And I have to say a lot of it will be down to the support we've had through the EDP.